What's up, everybody, and welcome to Alienation. I'm Jack, and I got this game the other day. It's pretty fun. I've played it the co-op with Kev. So this is kind of like my solo one, where I just see how far I can get in solo. This is the tutorial where it teaches all the controls. There's 3 classes you can pick. There's the Bio Specialist, which is what I am now. There's the Tank, which is what Kev chose in our co-op one, and then there's the Saboteur, which is what I chose in the co-op one. And they all have their own special abilities. I think they get the same stat boosts when they level up. But so this is the tutorial. I'm just kind of blazing through this because I did this already. But yeah, I love the Saboteur in my solo one. It's got like an artillery strike that just carpet bombs an entire area. It can go invisible, which is handy when you need to revive someone, and it can hit anything in front of you with like a long-range sword swipe, which is pretty cool. Now this is a hard game. You get like attacked by swarms and swarms of aliens. There's like big ass aliens. They get pretty intense later on with like teleportation and explosives and shit. But it's fun. It's easy to pick up and just dive into if you're into the kind of top-down shooter style games, which I am. I loved what was it called? Dead Nation. Dead Nation was a fantastic game, and this is kind of similar. Just you fight aliens instead. You can get new gear in the missions. Like I have a Xeno rifle, which is a large caliber rifle modified with Xeno technology. That's pretty cool. You get secondary weapons, which is like rail guns, revolvers and shotguns. Heavies, which is rocket launchers, flamethrowers and miniguns. You get all sorts of grenades. Ooh, vortex grenade. I had some spare change on my PlayStation Store, so I got the tree. Why can't I break you? So I got the what's it called? The Survivor Kit, which gives you new bullet colors, and you can use any gun, any primary gun for any class. Because otherwise you can only use the class specific gun. Like I would only be able to use the Xeno rifle as my you know, the guy I am. Bio Specialist. But yeah, so I had the spare change, so I just decided to get that. I'm not super happy with it because, you know, it's like a microtransaction just to get new gun colors and guns and stuff. But I had the spare change, so I was like, fuck it. Also, there is a season pass for this game. It's like €8. At the moment, it gives you the 3 bullet colors, the vortex grenade, the ability to use any primary for any class, 2 new heavies, 2 new heavy weapons, and a... Did I say soundtrack? Well, a soundtrack anyway. Might be one other thing, probably not. It's not like at the moment. Anyway, there isn't any like mission DLC or anything like that. It's just cosmetic stuff and guns on. Ammo color, yes, I can change my ammo colors here. But that's pretty much all there is to the DLC at the moment. Hopefully they bring out some more, like new missions and stuff. That'd be cool. Now when you're getting attacked, they do come in like droves and droves of enemies. Oh shit. They've got the Gears of War style active reload, which is handy. Unless you screw it up like I just did. And if you're like wondering what class to go with if you do play this game, they all, stats wise, they're all the same. So don't worry about getting the one with the most HP or the most defense, because I don't think there's any. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think there's any difference stats wise. Just their abilities. Shit. It's pretty much just the special abilities they get and the primary weapons. I like the Saboteur's primary weapon because it ricochets amongst all the enemies. so it does damage to everyone. Shit! This gun seems more focused and fast, which is pretty cool. The tanks is, I think, the highest damage output of the tree, but I'm not sure. But it's only highest damage output to a single target. So I haven't tried out the bio-specialist abilities yet, but I love the saboteurs. Mainly the artillery strike, because it can like clear out everyone around you. If a horde comes in, which we might see that later on, it pops up horde approaching and loads of different mutants start rushing at you from all directions. That's my the saboteur's artillery strike can pretty much destroy that completely. I'm on my way, guys. But what's that? There's the tank has an AoE ground slam style thing. That's kind of cool. You can activate a force field in front of each character, which absorbs damage. And I don't know what its third ability is, actually. I haven't checked. That flower I just picked up is an experience booster for a minute. There's 3 of those that I know of. There's a speed booster, melee damage booster, and experience booster, so picking those up is pretty handy. These are your respawn beacons, so that if you die, you respawn at the last one you activated. And in case you were wondering, that was obviously a chest, which has experience, ammo, grenades, not grenades, gear, stuff like that. Shit. You get experience for killing things and beating missions. Oh, that's a soldier. Shit. Soldiers have a weak spot on their back, where pretty much you just need to get one shot in on their back and they'll explode in this, grenade-style explosion. Oh, and the other difference between the classes, other than their appearance, obviously, is their rush. So this is the bio-specialist's rush. The tanks is, I think it's more controllable. It's easier to move around, or it's faster. I'm not sure. It's one of those two. And the saboteur has 2 charges for its boost, and they're kind of like mini teleports. Oh shit. So the mutants are like these guys are just cannon fodder. They just soak up your bullets. But it's when you fight the soldiers and stuff like that, so you need to be careful, because they can actually shoot at you. And the cool thing is you can activate these, and they'll kill everyone for you. So that's pretty cool. There's also like shit on the map ow! Door pushed me. Shit on the map explodes and everything, which is cool. Collect explosives. What else is pretty cool about this? You can come across like different challenges in the missions, which if I decide to do more videos on this, I'll show you. There's like HVTs that you need to kill. They have like extra health and special powers, or challenges that you can activate where you've got to deal with a certain amount of enemies in a certain amount of time. They're pretty cool. They get you experience and loot, which is fun. You do have limited ammo in this. Like, you don't have, your primary doesn't have infinite ammo. You do need to pick up the occasional bullet. Can't see. Okay. So you can't just spam your primary. Now you get ammo pretty fast, but you know, that's just one thing to wonder about. Like, if you end up hearing a click click instead of a bang bang, you need to swap weapons. And here we've come across our third type of alien, bugs. They, cause you know, every alien species needs to have a bug in their army. They usually come in pretty large groups, kind of like the mutants, and they leave that fire circle thing around when they die. So, those bodies, are they a menace? Yeah. And that's what happens when you level up. Oh shit. Now, the game does not pause when you go into that, I don't think. Well, at least it doesn't in co-op. I don't want to risk it in solo. With the mutants, if you can pretty much just make sure they're all coming from one direction, then you can destroy them. So here's the different guns. There's the Xeno rifle, which is the biospecialist one, SMG, and the energy gun. Yeah. And here's our first level. Let's see. Poison cloud release a trail of wide spectrum toxins to damage all Xenos caught in the cloud. Nanomachines contained in the armor repair damage onto the wearer. Release 3 swarms of nanomachines that last for 10 seconds. The swarms seek out nearby enemies. I'll get that. And these 3 are always the same for each class. I like the survivor one because it helps you survive. Really, it boosts your maximum HP. It gives you a chance to avoid death, stuff like that. It also increases how much health orbs heal you and how long Xeno flowers last for. From what I've played with Kev, I'm really enjoying it. It's a really fun co-op game. I've only done the first mission and the tutorial on solo, so I'm not 100% sure yet. What's my wolf grenade like? That was awesome. So yeah, once you reach the end of the mission, you call in your evac. You get a free chest, and you climb on board the helicopter. That's when you get the hell out of here. Sometimes I'm not 100% sure, but I think you can completely clear out the map of enemies, except for like the hordes that come in. But yeah, I think you can wipe out the enemies. I'm not 100% sure. But if you die and respawn at one of the respawn beacons, then all the enemies are back. Now you can also break down grenades and stuff. Do I only get 1 vortex grenade? I hope I get more of them in loot because it's weak now. I'll hold on to it for a bit. Oh, I can't break that one down while I have the vortex grenade, okay. Primary, let's see. Some better Xeno rifle. I'll break those straight. You can break them down to get resources down here, which you use to re-roll the stats on your weapons. And these are cores that you can like plant into blue and higher weapons to make them, you know, stronger. You also have a little beast tree here that tells you about each of the enemies. So that's pretty cool. So our next mission will be in Barrow. If I decide to do more on this, if you guys enjoy it, feel free to let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. TTFN, everyone.